BP is dropping.
That's why I needed to clamp this area off immediately.
She's in BFib.
Get the paddles ready. Is there a heart condition that I missed?
Nothing in the chart.
Quickly, nurse. Ready?
Huh? Clear. Still in BFib.
Doctor, compressions. 1 milligram epi. Ready?
Clear.
Michael wasn't as excited as I thought he'd be to get out of here.
Well, he's embarrassed about the way he went off on you. Hopefully he'll have a better handle on his anger by the time that he gets to go home.
We would have heard if there was a problem in the OR by now.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this. Michael Corinthos, living miracle.
Thanks to the brilliant handiwork of Dr. Drake, once again, we're rocking the surgical row.
You know, it's getting a little crowded in here for the four of us.
What's that supposed to mean?
You, me, Emma, and your ego.
You're just jealous that you weren't part of the action.
Oh, I've seen you in action. Your style, your confidence, your sexy profile.
Oh, really? Well, you turned my head with flattery, Doctor.
Why don't you turn it a little bit my way? Do you think anybody would care if I kissed you right now?
I don't care if they will.
Did Hughes' family ever show up?
No, doctor.
Someone needs to notify them that the patient died.
Hey. Can I help you out with that?
Got it handled?
Well, that's what we do, you know, we just help each other out. Post-op paperwork is a pain in the butt.
Especially when the patient dies.
I know what it's like to lose a patient, you know, overanalyze everything that you did, every move that you make. I get it.
Yeah, I said, I've got it.
Really? You want to talk about it?
Radiology call 3102.
You did the procedure correctly. Even the great Drake gives one up to the Reaper every now and again. It sucks, but it happens. Have a consult. Can you help me? Make sure Epiphany gets these down to records.
Sure.
Is there an orderly to do this?
I do this when we've lost a patient. Seems more respectful somehow.
Should be my procedure.
Can't go wrong.
I'm not selfish. I like the idea of spending time with my family.
Dr. Hunter convinced you that he was more than up to the task. I heard him. You're allowed to be human. You have a right to your own life.
Yeah, well, so did Brianna Hughes. I shouldn't ask you this, Elizabeth, but what happened in here?
Dr. Hunter did a good job. You can ask Epiphany if you don't believe me, but he did everything
The
right.
patient died.
Yeah, well, it happens. Something my grandmother told me once that really stuck. There are painters and there are artists. A guy paints houses for a living. He's highly respected. He's well paid, but you wouldn't confuse him with a Van Gogh or a Picasso. You are an artist with a scalpel, and everybody knows it, Patrick. And as good as your brother is in the OR, he wasn't brilliant when he needed to be. Not like you.
Both Epiphany and Elizabeth said that Matt's procedure was textbook, no mistakes.
And why did Brianna Hughes die?
My guess is that she was beyond help to begin with. I should have assisted him. I should have at least been in the room, but I let him talk me out of it. Now Brianna's dead. He's gonna need us.
Well, he hasn't figured that out yet. He's still acting like losing a patient is just part of the territory.
Yeah, well, I still remember the first patient I lost.
Matt pushed you out of the OR for a reason, to try to prove something, and any minute, he's going to realize that his competitiveness may have lost him a patient. It may be good for you to remind him that it's nobody's fault.
It's really not going to be necessary. Got something to say about my work?
I'll let you two talk.
Well, I was just thinking maybe I could help you with your post-op paperwork.
Yeah, it's paperwork. I'm a neurosurgeon. I think I can handle it. Anything else?
Yeah, man, what happened?
Brianna Hughes died.
Okay, well, maybe I can help you figure out why.
Yeah. You see, the problem with that is I know how your ego works. So you've already decided that if you were operating in there, Brianna Hughes would still be alive. So, no thanks.
Matt, hey, wait.
Just let it go.
Matt, listen, I've been where you are.
Don't condescend to me. Because I am as good as you on any given day. I just live in reality. Sometimes patients die. It's not a mystery. Unless you want to accuse me of doing something wrong.
Dr. Drake, Dr. Hunter, they told me I would find you here. My clients, Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan, are extremely grateful to you for bringing Michael back, as am I. But neither you nor your brother are covered by the Corinthos-Morgan retainer, so there's no conflict of interest.
Miss Miller, I have no idea what you're talking about, but we're in the middle of something.
Brianna Hughes. I have been retained by her family. They intend to sue Dr. Hunter for malpractice and wrongful death. Since Brianna Hughes' injury occurred at the Metro Court, I am going to have to subpoena any employee who may have witnessed or overheard the incident, not to mention Mayor Floyd, who may have been having an illicit rendezvous
Why
with
would
the
you
deceased.
question Mayor Floyd about a surgery?
Because if he was present when the injury occurred, he may have testimony relevant. However, I intend to prove that Brianna Hughes was further injured and subsequently died as a result of Dr. Hunter's incompetence.
That's insane.
My brother performed a textbook surgery.
Matt did nothing wrong.
The family doesn't see it that way. Brianna Hughes died while Dr. Hunter was operating. Are all of you so certain that her death was unavoidable?
There has to be a way of handling this outside of court.
The family believes that given Brianna's injuries, she should not have died, and I happen to believe they at least have a case. This is nothing personal.
Okay, Diana, you're a busy lawyer. I mean, you don't have to take this case.
The family is very determined. If I walk away, another lawyer will be retained in my place.
My brother's an excellent surgeon. He did everything right in that room.
And if the jury agrees, then it's over and done with.
Well, not every surgery is a success.
A young girl is dead because of a minor bump that she incurred while in the shower. And all the evidence points to a failure on the part of Dr. Hunter, i.e. medical malpractice.
Dr. Quartermain.
I'll be in touch.
5. Dr. Monica Quartermain.
I'm so sorry, Matt.
5.
We're gonna fight this.
Yeah. Yeah, are you sure that there's not a case? There's not the tiniest little doubt that I didn't blow to that OR.
You might want to check your malpractice insurance. I mean, situations like this are why we pay outrageous premiums.
Well, thank you for the legal advice. Why don't you go ahead and send me a bill?
She's just trying to help, Matt.
Yeah? Yeah, how about tell me you think I'm a good surgeon?
Because that goes without saying.
Does it?
Look, she's right. Cases like this, they can get sticky.
Yeah? Can they? And how would you know? Patrick Drake, the great surgeon. Have you ever been sued for malpractice?
I'm gonna do whatever I can to help in your defense, just so you know.
I didn't need you in the OR. I don't need you now.